Hi, my name is Lucia. What's your life-saving distraction? Hey, my name is Lucia and I'm going to talk about my recent experience on a Kambo training today that I recently underwent. What is Kambo? Kambo is a secretion that comes from the giant monkey tree frog. And this frog lives in a jungle in the rainforest of South America. It lives high up in the treetops, underwater, on the land. And this frog's secretion is actually a way for the frog to protect itself from the sun, and also as a protection from all other animals. And it's a really magical being because this frog has no natural enemies. It has no natural predators, which is so amazing to me because just with that knowing, the frog is, its message to us is that there is nothing to fear. There is only love, and it lives in this knowing and just thriving. So yeah, just that's a quick description of what Kambo is. So the way Kambo is administered is through the first layer of skin. So they will burn some gates on the skin and they will put points of the medicine onto each gate, and then the medicine is able to come through your lymphatic system, which then cleanses first through the lymphatic system and is actually able to heal you on in many different ways, not just the physical. So Kambo can heal many illnesses and diseases like allergies or autoimmune disease, hormonal issues, depression, trauma. It can heal you on the physical, emotional, energetic, spiritual ways. And you start to feel in the beginning like your heat is rising in your body, your heart will beat faster, and yes, it can feel very intense in the beginning because if you were to ingest this secretion by mouth, you could die immediately. But when it's administered through the skin, it's a complete medicine for our human body, as this medicine contains hundreds of peptides, which our human body can communicate with and actually really loves and agrees with. And so, yes, it eventually helps us to purge out any toxicity from the body. So this is done through vomiting. It can also make you go to the bathroom, and you can also purge through other ways. You can, have emotional releases when you cry, or through sweating, through shaking. It does get deep in the tissues and into our DNA, and it's able to unravel blockages inside of us emotionally. So sometimes we can go through stages of what feels like shaking and like the somatic movement. So yeah, that's the way that Kambo reacts in the body. And it's done ceremonially, so we tend to follow the traditions in which these ways have been passed down through time, through the tribes in South America. These ways, the Matsi tribe in Peru, this is how they have carried this medicine with a lot of reverence and respect. And it was initially used for the warriors and the hunters in the tribes. Before they would go out and hunt, they would take this medicine to get very clear in their bodies and in their minds, so they'd have more precision. They'd also gain a lot more vitality and stamina, so that they wouldn't have to sleep as much, they wouldn't have to eat as much, and they'd be able to efficiently go out and hunt for their tribe. I would say, yes, it can make you feel unpleasant, because it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to purge out the toxicity that we have held onto in our lives. It's uncomfortable because it's something we're so used to. We can be so used to holding on to that. So it can be an uncomfortable process, but the beautiful thing about Kambo is that it teaches us to sit in the uncomfortability. It teaches us to surrender and trust to when maybe things in life might be uncomfortable, and how to hold ourselves in that process of uncomfortability. That depends from person to person, how long it can last. But the maximum time you would have the medicine on in your body would be around 40 to 50 minutes. But it can be less depending on how quickly you're able to have your process and purge out whatever toxicity is going on inside of your body. Then after the purge, there's been different times have revealed different things to me. There's been times when I have had very big emotional releases, somatic releases in my body, but always afterwards I feel very blissful, very clear, very grounded, and just with a sense of vitality in my body, and with a new sense of expansiveness and recognition, and realizing a lot of the things in my life and how they play out in my now moment, and how I can trust myself, which is how I can trust life in a more beautiful way. Yes, I would recommend Kambo to anyone who feels the resonance with the spirit of Kambo and what this medicine has to offer. To me, it's a remembrance of our warrior spirit, of what it means to rekindle the fire in our hearts, and rekindle the fire and the passion and the love that we have for life. You know, sometimes we can get a little bit put down by experiences that have happened in our lives, and maybe become a little bit ungrateful, or kind of forget the point. And so for that reason, yes, I would recommend that to anyone, especially a lot of us here in the West. I feel like there's a general understanding of this feeling. But also, it can heal a lot of ailments that we experience physically, like any discomforts or any illnesses. It can heal almost anything if worked with continuously, or in a good way. So yeah, I have undying trust for this medicine, and just everything that it has gifted me with, and the blessings that it has trickled me with.